medical-related news, but also scholarship news. Any medical student who qualifies for financial aid is going to be eligible for financial aid at Cornell University. The school says the scholarships are going to cover tuition, housing, and living expenses. The living expenses, too? Well, that means hundreds of future doctors could end up starting their careers debt-free. The university says it is a program that took decades to build. Donors pitched in $160 million to get this funded. Amazing.
More than half the medical students at Cornell receive need-based scholarships to cover the cost of attendance, which is about $90,000 per year. Now, I've said this before, but you can't have partially nationalized healthcare like the one I grew up with in Turkey or like the NHS in the UK without offering medical students a free or inexpensive education. And Cornell isn't alone. Last year, NYU announced their scholarship covering the tuition of every new, current, and future medical student regardless of their financial need or academic performance. And there was a very good reason for it.
By 2030, we'll have a shortage of up to 49,000 primary care docs.
That huge shortage, that distortion of the medical profession, is directly linked to the mountains of debt.
But this debt relief isn't limited to the field of medicine either. In 2017, New York introduced a plan for undergraduate students of 2- or 4-year public colleges to be eligible for free tuition if their families earn up to $100,000 a year. In August, California's Governor Gavin Newsom signed legislation to provide free tuition for 2 years of community college to first-time, full-time California students. And while this is good news, I must warn you against relying on the magnanimous acts of private institutions to solve the problems that require structural change. We have a student debt crisis in general in this country, with over $1.5 trillion owned, more than what people owe in credit card debt or car loans. And Americans need free college education. No student should be punished for trying to pursue a better life or for making America's labor force more competitive. After World War II, the GI Bill gave free education to more than 2 million veterans, many of whom wouldn't have been able to go to college otherwise. This not only improved their lives, but improved our economy. This was an investment that scholars point to as a major reason for the productivity and economic growth our nation enjoyed after World War II. Since then, college prices have skyrocketed, growing almost 8 times faster than wages since the 80s, making it completely unaffordable. And of course, this reality is also incredible considering other nations have affordable or free college education offered in their public institutions. I mean, seriously, think about this for a second. What are we, worse than France? France charges $212 annually for students trying to get a bachelor's degree. It's considered a registration fee. Or Germany, where regional governments have all abolished tuition over the past few years, where even international students can enroll for free. Approximately 4,000 American students go to Germany to get a college education now. Or the Czech Republic, where students get a free pass at universities as long as they study in the local language. Also, the Czech are just as worried about those freeloading intellectuals like we are here in the United States, so apparently students have to start paying if they stay even a year beyond the standard length of their degree. There are numerous other examples: Denmark, Norway, Finland, Sweden. If you truly want to make America great, you should ask for complete abolition of student loan debt and free college for everyone. I can think of at least one candidate who's willing to do that. I'm Hasan Piker, and this has been The Breakdown. Did you know that TYT Network is now available on YouTube's new streaming platform, YouTube TV? Get access to full TYT episodes and exclusive shows by signing up for YouTube TV today. All new subscribers get a 7-day free trial, so head on over to youtube.tv and search for the TYT Network channel.
Perfect.